So I wasn't planning on filming today, but I fear that my makeup looks much too good to not document it. Now does somebody want a tutorial from me? What do I have to do to get somebody to ask me to do a makeup tutorial? I have seen girls get asked to do makeup tutorials for way less. This winter, I am fully planning on spending too much time doing my makeup. Clean girl, I will meet up with you again next linen season. Okay? We can do minimal makeup and nude nails next time we're wearing linen. Now we can do makeup and blingy nails. A word of warning from me though. If you have never tried false eyelashes and you go to the Dollar Tree and you see them and you think, this could be fun, maybe I'll try out some eyelashes. Do not start, because you will get stuck doing it. I feel naked without eyelashes on now. I've been doing it for a week. Hopefully this is just a phase. But like, I do my makeup and I'm like, I have to put the eyelashes on now. Do you guys want to see this channel get monetized? I need you guys to step it up, okay? What I have is 33 subscribers. What I need is 500. I have 51 watch hours. What I need is 3,000. I want to see at least 100 subscribers by the end of this month. What do I have to do? Maybe when my things I've been thinking about video finally comes out, that's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up the channel. Maybe when I do my Y2K baddie frosty eye makeup tutorial, the channel will blow up. Anyway, you guys still there? No. I feel like my makeup is already like worn off halfway. You really don't want a makeup tutorial from me. Let me show you what I've been working on. It's a knotted pearl necklace, like the one that I wear, with these like greenish pearls, and the silk string is like a greenish color. Hope that's coming up. I'll get better shots when it's done, but it's the first one that I've made in a while. I'm feeling a little bit clumsy doing it, so I want to give myself a good refresher, and then I will film the tutorial. But there are good ones out there. I'm also just like, I don't know. I have been wearing mine for like, I don't know, like a year and a half. No, can't be that long. I've been wearing mine for a while and nothing has happened to it. And that's the big thing for me. I used to make the jewelry, and then my mom would come to me and she would be like, Nin, my necklace broke. And I'd be like, oh, and I would have to finish it. Back in the day, it was like I would make I was young. I was, middle school, high school, making jewelry, and I would do them a lot. Like each one would be like a one of a kind. Now I like the idea of like, like it's just the same bead over and over and over again. Back in the day, it would be like a pattern, and I would really think about it, and I would hate to have to do them again. I would hate doing the same thing again, but now I like the monotony of the same thing. But this Christmas is going to be a handmade Christmas for you, for the fam. You guys are going to have to get your acting shoes on, pretend that you like what I made you, because I can't find anything that I like in store. Everything is too expensive and crappy. So, hope you like pearls. But like, I would rather someone spent time on me than money, I think. But I always think like money's not easy to come by anymore. So when someone buys something for me, I'm like, oh my god, this is so nice of you to spend money on me. Oh, so you know what I was thinking? In my last video, I was saying that I really want a gray bralette, like, and I can't find one. And then I'm, like, laying in bed, and I'm scrolling on my phone, and I'm, like, looking up how to make bras and bralettes, and I'm like, maybe if I buy a bra and then put the lace over it, somehow sew it, that maybe that would be a good idea. I'll buy gray lace and a gray bra. And then it occurred to me, buy a white bralette and dye it. Even buy a white tank top. You buy a white tank top and a white bralette and dye them with the same dye. And then it'll be like I have a matchy matchy, which is what I like. I love a monochrome. So if anybody knows anything about RIT dye, what's the best gray RIT dye? I don't know. There was like a moment in time when everyone was dyeing everything. Back when I was still on TikTok, I was seeing so many videos of girls buying like prom dresses and being like, "Yeah, I don't like this color. I'm gonna dye it," and then they would ruin their prom dress, dyeing it with RIT dye. Nothing would come out even. So, like, is this something that I want to even try? I don't know, cause like I think some of it absorbs the dye better than other. I don't know, but I need a gray bralette so bad. And sewing is I'm always saying that I'm gonna learn how to sew. This morning I tried to make an ornament. You know those like heart. I got those two velvet dresses from the thrift store, and the plan was to make those velvet heart um, ornaments. And I hate sewing. I tried making one this morning, and it was going so bad. And I'm just at the end of it. I'm like, oh, I'm like, screw this. I'm not finishing this. I ended up having to scrap it. The shape was so terrible. I have hemmed jeans before. I like to say that I can hem a pair of jeans. But my sewing machine is from when I was 9 years old, and it is so to, like, give myself the refresher, trying to find how to use that old of a sewing machine is, like, hard. It has the old school spool thing, and every single time, like, trying to get it in, it's, like, the most fiddly thing ever, and I'm trying to and it hasn't been like, the maintenance hasn't been done on it, hasn't been oiled, and every single time it just jams. And it's just another thing for my pea brain to be like, what tension should I do for this fabric? Ugh. But I've hemmed a couple pairs of jeans before, and they came out alright, and I still have a couple that I have to do. Having to get out the sewing machine is just I hate it. And having to clean up after a sewing project, oh my god. I'd rather have a tooth pulled than have to than have to clean up a sewing project. Oy. Okay, I'll show you my necklace when I'm done, and hopefully over my yapping, I will have some kind of footage. Maybe I will do should I do footage of me making another necklace? Or, like, is it enough to have footage? Do you guys want me to explain? That's another thing that I like. My 33 subscribers. What do you guys think? Do you like that my videos are like a bunch of different stuff? Do you like that it's like what do they call it? Mirroring, body mirroring? Where it's like we're working alongside each other. You're working on your craft, I'm working on mine, and you are for some reason listening to what I'm saying. Do you like that it's like I'll make eggs and then I'll shift over to doing nails? Like, 'Cause I kind of like it being a little bit like a clip show. Maybe in order to get 500 subscribers, I do standalone tutorials. 'Cause what are people searching, you know? I think I've seen people do it like I'm doing. I don't think I came up with the idea. I'm not that much of a visionary. 'Cause I like to just, I don't know, watch stuff. And, like, I don't know, like, if you're looking for a tutorial, you're looking specifically for that one. So that's another thing that I keep thinking about. Like, I'm just showing you guys how to make these things and throwing it in the middle of a video. Do you care to learn? Or is it just interesting to see somebody do something? See somebody make something? Like, I used to watch, I don't remember if it was, like, HGTV. They used to have those early morning, like, instructional videos where it would be like you would watch somebody do wire wrap jewelry and, like, enamel jewelry or, like, sponge paint. I that's what I'm feeling like. That's that's what I want. And I would just watch them. Not so much that I would do the thing, just that I thought it was interesting to watch somebody do it. Yeah. I've talked for a long time here. I hope you guys are all bundled up because it's chilly out there. It snowed last night. Ugh. But you see, a monochrome oatmeal and cream look, channeling Cameron Diaz from The Holiday a little bit, but a little extra glam. Make it a little bit more glam, a little bit rock and roll, a little bit boho. Because that's how we're going to get through the winter. Romanticizing the fashion and curating a vibe. That's how we're going to get through it, okay? Because really, I would rather be in Australia right now, where the weather is nice. I reckon I'd like to be a dual resident of here in Australia. Maybe Melbourne, where I can spend Yule in the summer. I reckon that'd be real nice. When my videos finally make it to Australia, Australia's probably gonna hate me. But for right now, my videos are still floating around in the ether. When I make my way out of the ether and resurface down under, I reckon they're not gonna like me heaps. I think Australia's gonna they're gonna hate me doing the accent. But just know, Australia, that I love you. I love Australia. I've never been. Well, I reckon I like Australia heaps. If you've never watched the show Kath and Kim, that's like my favorite show. You have to watch Kath and Kim. I mean, Australia, you guys can do my accent if you want. I have a very strong accent. Australia, you can do my accent. If I'm allowed to do yours, you can do mine. How many movies has Margot Robbie done a New York accent in, you know? If you let me do the Australian accent, I reckon we can call it even. All right? Now, finish the necklace, and guess what? While I was in the middle of making it, I noticed that I missed a knot, so I had to take it apart. I had to cut it apart. I had to cut it apart and completely redo it. So you guys ended up watching me make this one anyway. But wait, there's more. Wow. I made all of these today, and my hands are killing me. The carpal tunnel is really so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to marathon make a bunch of different things that I can give as Christmas gifts, and I'll take you guys along with me. And we started with knotted pearl necklaces. So what else is going on? I got 3 nail orders last night. I went from the shop being completely slow to now having 3 orders in one day. I'm not complaining. So I will be showing nails very soon. We'll see what I get up to next. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get up to next, but we'll see. Okay. So I decided to squeeze in a set of nails tonight because I got one more order right after I filmed that last clip. Well, it's like one more order, but it's also not like one more order because it was someone who already ordered last night. So they're getting 2 sets. This is Silver Springs on the shop. Very blingy, glittery silver cat eye. And it has, yeah, you can see the like iridescent flakes behind it in the base. It's a good one. So I talked about getting some CDs online from Dollar Misfits. Uh, a lot of blind buys. So this is the one that I listened to while I was doing the nails. Dirty Sexy Nights in Paris by Audio Vent. I saw this and I thought, how the heck am I not gonna buy this? For a dollar? And with a bottle of perfume on the front and a zebra for some reason. Come on. But I don't hate it. And I looked up on Spotify, the first song of the album, The Energy, has like 5 million something plays, almost 6 million. I was like, why don't I know who this is? But I almost wonder if they were like this could have been on a soundtrack to something or a rock band game, but it's fun. It skips a bit though, so I haven't really given it a full listen because I just skip the songs a bunch. But yeah, my back is killing me. My hands are killing me. I'm a little bit worried that I've been working myself too hard. It's one of those days. Cozy day inside, away from the snow, working myself too hard. Talked about it before that I've been trying to stop working myself too hard because that's how I get headaches. Yeah, tonight is going to be one of those nights where I just make pasta. Before I started the set of nails, I put a whole head of garlic in the air fryer and roasted a head of garlic while I did these nails. So it is going to have 0 nutritional value and it is going to be awesome. And we're still not done. Can you believe I'm like a little machine? On top of the 4 necklaces I made yesterday, I made 4 bracelets. And I'm showing no signs of stopping. We're going to keep this party going. Pearl party going. Yeah, my hands are killing me. I woke up this morning and I was like really, really feeling it, but we're working through it. I took a break to eat something and now that I have stopped, I'm like ready for bedtime. It's 3:04. So I made myself a cup of tea and hopefully I can re-energize myself before I start making some nails. So I might yap at you right now. Might yap at you and put some maybe nail footage in the background. It's fun. So I have been a bit more into makeup content again. Like I'm a little bit maybe nostalgic for the makeup content again. And it's funny that I keep hearing that the influencer is over and all this kind of stuff and that nobody wants makeup tutorials, but there's also I have never been a Jaclyn Hill fan. I remember going to Ulta and this girl being like, "Oh my god, do you watch Jaclyn Hill?" And I was like, "Who's that?" And I watched her and I was like, I don't get it. Her makeup is nice, but like she's not I don't want to watch her. After that, it was like she was all over the place and she was always the person who was getting the collaborations with the brands and I was always like, "Why is it her? Why is she the one getting all the collabs? There are so many other makeup artists who I like better." And then everything like every single collaboration was there was a problem with them and her own brand. She if you don't know, look that up. Look up Jaclyn Hill Hairy Lipsticks. It is such a fun deep dive. Anytime she resurfaces, I love to see what's going on. And I watched the Jen Loves video that she did and how she was doing shoe hauls for shoes that are like $7,000. And she's like, "Why isn't anybody watching me anymore?" And she got lit up in the comments. They were like, because I can't afford groceries and you're you're over here just hauling $7,000 shoes." And then they told her that they want makeup tutorials. So like are makeup tutorials over or do people want makeup tutorials? Maybe it's just her, it's her fans. Her fans want that because that's what they followed her for in the first place. But I thought it was kind of funny that I did the whole like where are my subscribers? And she's blaming the algorithm and everyone's like, "I don't think it's the algorithm. I think your time is up. You've become unlikable. You've become unrelatable." That being said, my one video that did well had a ColourPop haul. Could it have been from the ColourPop haul that it did better? Maybe. This is one of the sweaters from Quince. Cotton fisherman sweater. And I feel like I don't like how it's making my neck look on camera. It's a little bit tight. I mean, it's a nice sweater. It's nice and thick, but it's also like there's no stretch to it. And the neck is really tight. But it's good for when I don't feel like getting mohair fibers in my nose. If I'm gonna cook and I don't want wool hair in my food. Or really in the nails. That's a big thing. Can't wear anything too fuzzy when I'm doing nails. I don't know. I know that I did a lot of work and I'm about to do more work, but I'm feeling like this video is a little bit of a flop. I think this one's boring. Everyone's going to turn off as soon as it starts cuz I yell at you. And then if they stay they're just going to be bored to death. We're trying something out. I'm in my throw everything at the wall and see what sticks phase. Got to do a second opening monologue for the day to try and get me fired up again. Fired up before I do nails. And hopefully I don't get anything on my nails. I managed to not get anything on my nails last night when I did the set. They're pretty good. I think I have a little bit of glue on this one. I could probably get that off with some acetone. But they're holding up really nice. I think I checked. I've had them on since Wednesday. Today's Monday. And they still look really good. And haven't lost any rhinestones. So if you want to know my rhinestone technique, go watch the last video. So for this set, if you wanted to order the same thing, it's marine cat eye plus a silver chrome star add-on. I have a listing where you can add stars to any set on the shop. And I was a little bit worried because sometimes when you put silver chrome on top of the cat eye, it's not really that visible, but it's icy, it's wintry, it's frosty, sugar plum fairy vibes. It's quite nice. I reckon it's quite nice. I think I might be closing out the video here. Yeah, I gotta end this vlog at some point. And I gotta think. If you want to leave me a comment, let me know if you want full in-depth tutorials on doing the knotted pearls, and if you want to see more jewelry in the next one. I might have to just pick myself, but if you feel comfortable to leave me a comment, let me know if you want to see more jewelry or Christmas ornaments in the next one. Also, Mom, let me know if any of the necklaces and bracelets that I made today, if you want me to save them for you. I will save them. Or if there's any, I'm trying to go through my stash. I'm trying not to buy anything new. So, if there's a color, I still have these peach ones. Do you want peach? But yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, I really, really appreciate it. I hope I showed you some pretty stuff, and hopefully I kept you company while you did your own crafts or art, anything. But thank you for hanging out with me. It really means a lot. See you next time. Bye.